most favourite holes at Metropolitan. It's the 5th. And in particular, if the cross bunker, just up here, if that bunker gets in your way on your second shot, continue watching. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to measure a distance. And typically, your drive, if that bunker is in the way for you, your drive will be somewhere near the end of this bunker, because if you hit it up here, usually you've got enough power to get across. And to comfortably carry that bunker, you've got to make the ball carry around 125 or 130 metres. This particular distance is one that's really quite challenging, and it reflects shots like the 2nd for the ladies, the 11th, the 13th. It's a really challenging distance to be good at carrying the ball that far. Now, the problem is, if you do try to carry this bunker here and you don't get over it, we're left with this really awkward bunker shot, which is problematic, but the reward for getting over the bunker and having a little chip from up there is such a big one. So if you can do it, or you hit a nice drive, or we've got a northerly wind where there's a bit of a help, I think you should definitely go for it. But if you're not feeling right, it's one of those days, or you're a bit further back, you can definitely lay up. Now, what are your options? Well, firstly, we could try to play a shorter shot before this dip, something in the order of 80 to 90 metres. And if you did play that sort of shot, that would leave us, too far. That would then leave us with a shot into the green of around 75 metres. So yeah, if you're listening, I am suggesting that maybe you hit a little pitching wedge to lay up short of the bunker and to play to all of the wide space we have in the fairway, because this fairway here, it's around 30 metres wide. You could choose to play the ball up to the left-hand side of the bunker, but you need to take a little bit longer club and probably hit the ball around 100, 110 metres, but you've only got a 13 metre wide gap, even less if I use the fairway as the guide. Alternatively, forgetting the measurement here, you could try to run the ball between the bunker and the rough and get the ball down here. And that's definitely a viable option, but your target error is very small and often it leaves a very challenging angle. So my suggestion is, if you feel like you can't comfortably get over that cross bunker, it might be a really good idea to play somewhere 5-10 metres short of that bunker and leave yourself an easy long wedge in. The practice that you need to do that would go with this sort of strategy would be on the driving range, spending a bit of time working on those 60, 70, 80 metre shots so that they become reliable. And this is a really good way of taking the high score out off your scorecard. And on the days where you feel like you can comfortably get over the bunker, you go for it and you attack and get your 3 points that way. Hope that helps. Speak to you soon.